The world of luxury cars is filled with jaw-dropping innovations, some designed for pure performance, others for prestige, but there exists a fascinating category of automotive creations that go far beyond the norm. Features so strange, extravagant, and at times unnecessary, that they blur the line between brilliance and eccentricity, giving us some of the weirdest luxury car features ever made. And when we dive into this realm, we discover that automakers have long competed not just in horsepower or speed, but also in exclusivity, opulence, and unusual gadgets that make their cars conversation pieces on wheels. Starting with Rolls-Royce, a brand synonymous with ultimate luxury, which once offered a bespoke option of a starlight headliner that mimics the night sky using fiber optic lights embedded into the roof, customizable to reflect the actual constellations from any night in history, meaning an owner could forever preserve the night they proposed to their partner or the day they were born, turning a simple roof into a cosmic memory. But Rolls didn't stop there. They also experimented with features like self-riding wheel centers that always keep the logo upright, umbrellas stored inside the doors complete with drainage systems, and even fragrance dispensers so the car always smells like a luxury boutique. And speaking of fragrance, Mercedes-Benz has their own version of this with their air balance package that diffuses perfume through the air conditioning. Customizable with high-end scents developed specifically for the brand, essentially making sure your car smells better than a five-star hotel lobby. While BMW took things a step further with heated and cooled cup holders, gesture control for infotainment, and even a crystal gear shifter that looks more like jewelry than a functional car part. But the list of oddities gets even wilder when you step into Bentley territory, where the Bentayga SUV famously offered a Breitling Mulliner tourbillon clock as an option, costing nearly $200,000 just for the dashboard timepiece, more expensive than many people's entire homes. And this wasn't just any clock, it rotated automatically, wound itself, and could be customized with diamonds and precious metals, turning a humble dashboard into a showcase of horological artistry. Yet perhaps nothing screams unusual wealth like the champagne refrigerator Bentley includes between the rear seats, complete with crystal flutes perfectly secured so they don't rattle even at high speeds. But rival automakers weren't going to let Bentley have all the fun, because Maybach, the luxury division of Mercedes, has long been known for its bizarre rear seat luxury innovations, such as reclining seats with built-in massagers that mimic hot stone therapy, footrests that extend like a private jet, and even optional silver-plated champagne flutes tucked neatly into their own illuminated compartment, creating the perfect setting for billionaires who prefer their vehicles to double as mobile lounges. And then we have Audi, which may seem more restrained, but even they've added features like night vision systems that highlight pedestrians or animals on the dashboard display, a feature more often found in military tech than cars. And Lexus decided to go wild with their Mark Levinson sound systems, which aren't just audio upgrades but rather studio-quality acoustic environments, with some models offering vibrating seats that pulse in sync with the music, turning an average road trip into a full-blown concert experience. Yet the title for the most bizarre feature might belong to Cadillac when they experimented with the cabriolet fridge in the Eldorado Brougham of the 1950s, where the glove box came with a magnetized drinking set that included tumblers, a cigarette case, and even a makeup compact. Because apparently mid-century luxury was all about being party-ready while driving. And then there's Volvo, a brand usually associated with safety, that once offered a built-in booster seat for kids that folded certainly out. Practical but still oddly unique in the realm of luxury perks. And if you think the quirkiness ends there, think again, because Aston Martin collaborated with Jaeger-LeCoultre to create a wristwatch that could unlock and start the car wirelessly, effectively turning the driver's timepiece into the key, while Ferrari has focused less on gadgets and more on experiences, once offering tailored racing suits and helmets matched to the car's interior for those who wanted their style to extend seamlessly from garage to racetrack. But then Bugatti, never one to be outdone, decided that owners of the Chiron needed luggage specifically designed to fit into its awkward trunk space. And of course the luggage is handcrafted, embossed, and sold at a price equivalent to a brand new compact car. And if we circle back to Rolls-Royce, they have consistently outdone themselves in the category of unusual features, such as their built-in picnic sets complete with cutlery, fine china, and even fold-out seating, meaning your car is ready for an impromptu countryside feast at any moment. But let's not forget Range Rover, who decided that luxury off-roaders needed deployable event seating in the trunk, perfect for watching polo matches or tailgating with sophistication. And then we enter the truly eccentric territory with concept cars that never made it to mass production but showcased some of the strangest luxury features ever imagined, such as BMW's Gina, light visionary model with a fabric skin body that could morph its shape at the touch of a button, or Mercedes F-015 concept that came with rotating lounge chairs and walnut wood flooring, creating an interior that felt more like a living room than a car. And then there's the Tesla Model S, which while known for its minimalist design, still offered features like a bioweapon defense mode, air filtration system that Musk claimed could filter out harmful chemicals in case of environmental disaster, something no one really asked for but somehow added to the sci-fi appeal of the car. And if we dig deeper into history, we uncover strange features like the Packard thermometer hood ornament from the 1930s that literally displayed the car's radiator temperature on the hood, or Chrysler's record players installed in certain 1950s models, which sounded like a great idea until drivers realized vinyl skipped horribly while driving, proving that sometimes luxury ideas are better left in the design room. Yet even modern-day innovations border on the eccentric, like Porsche's paint-to-sample program that allows customers to match their car color to literally anything, from a favorite handbag to a shade of nail polish, meaning the limits of customization are only bound by the imagination. And Lamborghini, not to be ignored, has experimented with carbon fiber trim that is so thin it almost feels like fabric, creating interiors that look like they were woven out of space age materials, while their Centenario model included an infotainment system with telemetry designed to record lap times and driving performance in obsessive detail, almost like the car was judging you every time you pressed the accelerator. And Pagani, the Italian hypercar maker, deserves special mention for its obsession with detail, where even the bolts used in the interior are made of titanium, each engraved with the Pagani logo, a level of luxury so unnecessary yet so mesmerizing that owners are willing to pay six figures just for replacement parts. And Koenigsegg, the Swedish hypercar brand, has taken weird to new levels with their auto skin system that allows the entire car's panels, from doors to hood, to open automatically at the push of a button, almost like watching a transformer in action, proving that sometimes weird luxury features are also incredibly cool. And as we move through this bizarre automotive landscape, we realize that luxury cars are not just about getting from point A to B, but about making that journey as memorable, strange, and unique as possible, with features that range from the practical to the absurd, the timeless to the gimmicky. Yet all of them share one thing in common: they push the boundaries of what we expect a car to be, reminding us that in the world of the ultra-wealthy, even the weirdest ideas can find a home on four wheels. And as long as automakers continue competing not only in performance but also in imagination, we can expect future luxury cars to come equipped with features even stranger than we can dream of today. Because in the end, the weirdest luxury car features ever made are less about utility and more about storytelling, exclusivity, and the unrelenting pursuit of making driving an experience unlike any other, one that captivates not just the driver but everyone lucky enough to witness the spectacle of automotive eccentricity rolling down the road, making us ask not just why, but also why not. And that is the true spirit of weird luxury.